afternoon, audience. It's the Hotness and Sweetly. Welcome back. Here we are. It's 2021, and we are doing our first podcast for the year. So we'd like to welcome you back to another edition of Restaurant Magic. We're so happy that you're here. You're joining us. I'm the Hotness, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Sweetly.
Hey, girl, what you been up to?
Oh, been up to staying COVID free. What about you?
Same. I see we have the same mission, and I appreciate that about you. But for those who don't know, Sweetly and I, we're foodies. We are true foodies. We've been eating, and for how many years have we been eating, Sweetly?
A long, long time.
Yes, which makes us experts. So we know exactly what we're doing, what we're talking about. So on our show, we like to highlight restaurants, caterers, food trucks, culinary artists, chefs, caterers, personal chefs. I mean, we are just anything with food. Where are we, Sweetly?
We're on it, and we're there, and we're eating.
I like the eating part the most. But today, audience, we are kicking off with our first interview, like I said, of 2021. And we have Miss Erica Gordon. She has her own business. It's called Kane Get Enough. Kane Get Enough.
Enough. Wow. I like that, Erica.
Tell audience a little bit about yourself and how you got started.
I'm Erica Gordon, as I just said. I figured out that I could cook in 2016. Well, actually, I kind of knew before, but I really saw that I can in 2016. And I was like, I think I should run with this. And it took me a while to really get jump started, 3 years actually. But I finally did in 2019, September. I did my first plate sale, and it went really well. It was a lot of challenges that I faced, but I love it. I love the outcome because now I'm here and I'm still growing.
All right, you said plate sale. So you got plates, selling them to folks. How did you do that? Did you call up and say, hey, come buy my food? Did you put out flyers? You know, and then on top of having a plate sale, I always seem to find out that we take on more than we can handle. So how did that plate sale work for you? And what did you learn from that plate sale?
So as far as me putting it out there, it was really random. First off, I made a page, Kane Get Enough, out of the random. I think I was sitting with my mom and one of my best friends. I can't really remember. But I just randomly was like, I want to sell plates. So what I did was made a flyer, and then I just threw it up on social media, and I told a few people, and of course some people were supporting and very supportive, and they were just putting the flyer wherever they could, mainly on Instagram. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was just on Instagram. But that's the route that I took. And then as far as actual plate sales and what happened, it was definitely a trial. I was very illy prepared. I will say that. I think I went shopping the day of, which was a no. A big no.
No, audience.
Erica thought she was super Erica. I like it.
And I definitely learned from that. But I went shopping the day of. And then not only did I go shopping the day of, I did not buy wholesale, which was another big no. Do not.
Ooh, your pockets was hurting, huh?
Yeah, I took a loss that day. But
you learned.
I did. I definitely learned. But yeah, so I was shopping at like Walmart and then a few other stores, Harris Teeter. We all know if you're not using like your Harris Teeter card or coupons, Harris Teeter can get a little expensive. And then it was another store that I went to buy chicken. And then but like I said, I learned my lesson. So, but people, they did enjoy their food that day, so I'm not really complaining. Everybody was just like, I love it. But I've came a long way since 2019. I will tell you that.
What was the food?
If I'm not mistaken, it was chicken and shrimp mac and cheese. And regular mac and cheese because, some people do have a shellfish. They have the allergy. But that, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it was. And I gave them a roll as well. So that was the meal.
Yeah, audience, I've had Erica's shrimp mac and cheese before, and it was just phenomenal.
I catered my birthday, didn't I?
Yes, she catered her own birthday, which I think is a little unfair of your mother. Must I, if I could say.
And that was a test too, because again, another learning experience for me. Started very late and ran over. You know that was another test, but again, I learned.
Yes, and it was delicious. I mean, so I can't wait until you continue with your meals. Because Sweetly and I, before I get to that question, how did you come up with the name Kane Get Enough? Because I know it's a play on Can't Get Enough, but how did you come up with that awesome name for your business?
Okay, so very, very great question. Very great question. So, if I'm not mistaken about this one, I had a whole list of stuff that I wanted to do. But I visited my nail tech. Shout out to my nail tech. I didn't forget you. It's been a while, but my her name is Nail Trapper in Charlotte, North Carolina. But I was sitting with her, and then my nickname, of course, is Kane. And I'm just like, what can I do with Kane? And like, how can we twist that? What can we do? And then she was like, Kane Get Enough. And I was like, okay, I do like it. At the time, I was just like, it's kind of cool.
Cliche.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. But I can't really remember the rest of the names. I know one name on there was Kane's Kitchen, I think. And I had another one that I really, really liked. And I put a poll up on my Instagram story. I said, pick what you want. But yeah, I said, pick what you want. And then we went from there. And the name that I wanted, it actually, I think it had the most likes. Or between that one and then Kane Get Enough. Those were the two. But at the time, like I said, I did not want Kane Get Enough. Yeah, I actually did not want that name. But then I guess it just grew on me, and here we are. It really and truly grew on me. Like, I like it now. I think it's cute because, like I said, it's a play on words. So it's really neat to me.
And speaking about the name, Erica, I'm looking here at your logo, and I see a man here, a nice looking gentleman, holding a platter. Where did that come from?
It's my dad.
Wow, that's Dad, huh?
That's my dad. So really cool picture. It was a picture, and my mom told me he was walking in the house, and he just pointed. And you know, back then, loved taking pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures. So I thought that was really, really cool. So my mom just sent it to this graphic designer, of course, and he drew that up, and he did it the best. Like, I love how it looks.
Yeah,
you can
so
also
good
see that
job.
picture on my Instagram. But I love it, and then because my dad keeps me motivated. He did pass away, so you know, it's this connection. I was a daddy's girl, so I was just like, everything I do, part of it is for him, most of it's for him. So I'm just gonna keep it rolling. So I had to throw my dad in there.
I love it. That's some good inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we don't want your clientele to never get enough. So there you go.
Exactly.
I like that.
That's why I think it's pretty cool.
Can't Get Enough. And again, it's spelled KANEGETENOUGH.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it too. It's very catchy.
And so, audience, we are actually in the apartment with Erica, and she has fed us today for our Valentine lunch fried chicken and waffles shaped like hearts, vanilla icing, homemade vanilla icing, and slices of strawberry.
Yes.
All right, don't get upset. You can get some too.
Yes, you can.
Okay? And we're going to let you know how. But I'm also looking at her, she has a board up, and it says 2021 equals 365 new opportunities.
It does. Every day.
Tell us why that's there.
Well, my best friend put it there. I will say that. She put that there.
Okay.
But it's inspiration. Because if you think about it, we do have 365 days of the year. And every day that you wake up, you have a new opportunity. There's no reason you shouldn't be being productive or find something to do every day. And we do have our down days, but it is 365 new opportunities. Whether you do it in 1 day, 2 days, a month, whatever, just find time to do it. So it's inspiration, honestly. Motivation too.
Cool. And it's good that you can look up there every day and be motivated.
My mom visited me the other day, and she was like, that's really neat. And I was like, yeah.
That really is neat. It caught my eye.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. And I hope you don't mind.
Yeah.
But Erica is 23.
Yes, I'm 23.
And she is already an entrepreneur, and she is already doing the thing. So it just goes to show you that a number means nothing. You can do what you want to do
Whenever.
when you want to do it. Okay. We've even had a how old was our cupcake little girl? She was 11?
See?
Yeah. So, wow.
Yes.
So,
It's amazing.
back to what you're doing. Now, you've decided that food is your thing.
It's my thing.
What does your future hold for you? What do you see? Where do you see yourself at? We're going to give you 10 years from now.
Okay, cool. So, I do want a few food trucks. Like, that's my main thing. My main focus, because they're mobile. You can move around. I can go from state to state. I can go from this event to this event. So, that's really the main thing. I can't tell you a number of food trucks I want as of now anyway, but I do know I want more than 3 if I can. But a big thing that I want to get to, honestly, if I can get a restaurant, that would be really awesome for me. But I want to start with the food trucks, and then I want to turn it into I want to because I want to get people's attention first, and that's why I do want mobile, so I can pull and I want to be any and everywhere, and I want to just pull your attention, and then when you come visit where I'm stationed, you already know. You know who it is. It's Kane Get Enough. You just come visit me. And then as far as that, I just want it stable. I do want managers and stuff like that to be able to feel comfortable. I want to feel comfortable and trust them to run my business. And then I personally want to be at that point in my life, because 10 years from now, I would like to be doing my private chef thing more, and then focusing on catering as well, events, weddings, whatever. So that's because I do like to be on the scene, but the private chef thing and the catering of 10 years from now seems more on the chill side. So because I want to be more settled by then, because at that point, with 33, so I do want to be a little bit more settled. I'm still young.
Still a baby.
I'm definitely still young. I was going to say still young, but I do want to be a little more settled. So that's where I could see myself. And yeah.
Well, I just, can't wait to see that happen for you, because I see great things. I mean, I'm looking at your Instagram, all those wonderful pictures of all that yummy, delicious food.
Yes, just updated, by the way.
Yes. I tried to lick my phone as usual, Sweetly. This is what I do.
It never works. One day she'll learn.
I know, but it looks so good. But do you have like a signature dish that's has like the Erica seal that you like to prepare that people know you by?
Honestly, when I came and did my plates again, it started turning into chicken wings and pasta. So it really seems like, as of right now, that is really a signature for me. So it's and a fan favorite is the honey hot wings. They love them, and they are good. I will say that. But so you got the wings, and it's a Cajun pasta. It's a beef sausage, as well as shrimp, of course, and then spinach, and so it's Cajun pasta, really, really good. But I would say that's a signature dish as of right now.
Wings and yummy pasta. I did see this called Sweetly's Eye, because she was just like, can't we just eat this today? I was like, no, she's doing chicken and waffles. Do you remember what you saw? What did you see?
I saw a pineapple full of stuff. What is this stuff, Erica?
Yes, so in the pineapple, we do have cilantro rice. Yes, cilantro rice.
One of my favorites.
And then, cilantro lime rice. Let me add that little razzle dazzle in there.
The lime is important.
It is. It brings the flavor out a little bit. And then in the picture anyway, it was half and half. So we had chicken, and then we have shrimp, and they were both actually cooked with pineapple, which is really, really cool. So it's really neat.
Well, I guess my question is, and I hope I'm asking it right. We have different categories of foods. I guess we got your soul food, you got your southern, you got your cuisine, American, Chinese.
I feel like I know where you're going with this.
What's your category?
What the category is, people ask me this all the time, and it's so sad that I cannot give them an answer. I really can't.
Well, you can say variety.
Yeah, I probably would say variety, because it's just...
You don't want to be in a box, because you do a lot of different things.
It's different. Can't Get Enough is different, So it's always hard for me to answer that. So from here on out, I will say variety.
Is there a certain type of food that has inspired your cooking, or where you take from to oomph your food up?
I could say soul food. I could say that, because I mean it's all in the soul. So I could say that. I would say that. Just that, as a base anyway. I would say that. Yeah.
Right. And who taught you how to cook? Because, not everyone has that ability, right? Because Sweetly cooks. I eat her food. I do. I can cook.
Want to cook?
I don't want to cook. I just want to eat.
Which is okay. That's okay.
Yeah, but Erica, who taught you how to get in the kitchen and cook?
So I'm going to say my grandmother and my stepmom. Okay. I was young, of course, but shout out to them. Oh, sorry. Yeah, shout out to them. They taught me how to cook. And then I just kind of ran with it a little bit because I would remember what I was taught and then I experiment. So, looking at videos and different stuff like that, I'm like, ooh, that looks good, or ooh, that looks cool. So I'd start to experiment and taste test. I'm big on that because I need to know that my food tastes good, because typically if it tastes good to the chef, it's going to taste good to everybody.
I will be one of your taste testers.
Which I don't have a problem with. Yes.
Need one.
She meant she tastes her own food.
Oh, sorry.
We're back, audience. Yes, this is the Hotness and Sweetly. You know how we roll.
Sorry, you were talking about your stepmom and your grandma teaching you how to cook, and you were tasting the food. So go ahead and continue. So how long?
I would probably say at cutoff time 16. That's where we're going to say my cutoff time was.
Okay.
And then from there, it was more of on my own, teaching myself, videos here and there, get a little idea, because my thing is I probably will watch a YouTube video or something like that. But what my mom always picks up on, I like to spin things. I do not like it to be the same. So I might change a recipe, do this or do that. I have to dibble and dabble with different things. I just don't want to
express yourself creatively. I mean, because I think that's what most chefs do. They how can I put my own
twist on this?
Yeah. And so back to your grandma really quick. What would she have? What meals would you prepare with her?
With my grandma.
I'm just curious to see, what would she have you in the kitchen doing? Were you frying chicken?
Well, it's weird, you would think. So, growing up with my grandma, it's get in there and you're gonna clean, because she grew her own vegetables. So that was really really would push things. I used to pop peas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Snap peas. Yeah, snap peas. There you go, baby. I used to snap the peas and different stuff like that.
Pop. Nothing wrong with that. The younger generation.
It's all different.
Back in the day, we snapped them.
Yeah, that is what it is. My grandma did say snap. I kind of forgot. It's been a while, as you can see.
That's okay. Go ahead. She had you popping the peas.
Popping the peas. I could say from her, one of my favorite dishes she would make, and I don't even like dumplings. I do not like them.
Chicken and dumplings?
No, it was actually peas and dumplings.
Wow.
Yes.
Peas and dumplings.
Yes. Never heard of this. Have you heard of this?
Is it lima beans? Oh no, sweet peas and dumplings.
Great.
Now I've heard of sweet peas and macaroni.
Really?
Yeah, my stepmother cooks that all the time.
I've never heard of that one either.
So I think that would be in the same category. It's just the macaroni
different.
and the dumplings are maybe a little thicker, but I think they're in the same family there. But that's neat. I've never heard of that before.
It was good. And the crazy thing is, I probably don't even know how to make that. As much as she said that, I sat there with her.
Now, you don't have to know, because they got this lady named Annie in the freezer department. Girl, them dumplings is good.
Sweetly likes to cheat on her dumplings, audience. Erica doesn't.
I do. Annie's dumplings are perfect every time.
I know. Shame on you.
Shout out to Annie. Thank you, Annie. But I did have another question for you. Our audience is probably doing the same thing, entrepreneurship, wanting to know how to do it, how to make it happen, wanting to know the pros and cons, wanting to know what you should, what you shouldn't do. Can you give them a little snip from your experience, and for a younger point of view, and starting so early? I would love to hear it.
One thing I will say is step out on faith. Literally. Believe in yourself, because I was working at New Balance for 5 years, and I was getting to a place where I was just I can't say I hate, because I don't hate things, but I was just I do not like it here anymore. And I was just I feel and that, like I said, 2019, it's actually when I left, but it was I was just I just want to move on. I want to do what I want to do. I want to do my business. But I had no faith. I was just I'm nervous to do it. I'm nervous to leave this job. I'm nervous to do this. I'm nervous to do that. And one day I was just step out on faith. So I put in my 2 weeks and went from there. honestly, and it's great. And you just gotta believe in yourself and have a really strong mentality, because it's hard. It really is tough. You're gonna have some days when you don't do as well as another day, but you have to just be like, okay, whatever. It's gonna be better next time. Keep a positive attitude and just keep on rolling. That's really what it is.
That sounds good. I think faith is what we all step out on, because we all have a purpose. And we won't want to be one of them ones where, we're in the ground already and, well, this one's purpose was never fulfilled. So I really appreciate you, Erica, being a young entrepreneur and a woman at that, saying that, hey, I'm going to do this. And you took that chance. So I applaud you. Kudos.
Thank you.
Yeah, because a lot of people they listen to fear instead of faith.
Yes. Yeah. And fear is what? False evidence appearing real. Remember that, y'all. False evidence appearing real. It's not real.
It's not
real. Okay. You can do it.
That's
100% what Sweetly said. Yeah. You took the words out of my mouth. How do you do that?
You are so silly. But look, I know something that Erica told us before we started the interview. Because, yes, I was asking questions, and then I said, let me stop. But anyway, one of the things that she told me, and it stood out, is that she cooks with love. And when she doesn't, she can tell. So another thing is you have to be heart motivated as well. You have to be heart driven, and you have to have a good heart. Yeah. You think so?
Yes.
Because we're dealing with the world.
You are.
We're dealing with people.
Every day.
Every day.
Right.
And that is a challenge.
A huge challenge, because everybody's different.
And how do you sustain that motivation? I mean, to continue to cook with love? Because sometimes you may be like, I'm just going to throw these greens in a pot and just walk away.
And whatever.
But that's not what Erica does.
I can't do it. I like to keep people happy. Yeah, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
And I like to keep my stomach happy, so I got to keep other people's stomach happy too. So I just keep it with love, because like I said, I know and I don't, and I can tell. So if I can tell, I know they can tell. So it's just like, it's all about keeping people happy. I love to, people eat and they'll be like, oh, this is good, and they'll smile. Yeah. And it's all about the smiles and stuff like that.
And we have to, because we have them out there, our healthy people.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to know what type of dishes do you have now or either in the future that you would bring out to cater to our health nuts.
So what I'm trying to do in the future as well, I do want to dibble and dabble with learning how to make a few vegan meals.
Okay.
I do.
You said a few vegan meals?
Because I do want to cater to that audience as well, or at least be able to sometimes. Just because I know a lot of people are they're changing their diets, so I do want to be able to just cater to different people. I don't want it to always be in this one area. And then we have more healthier things, like say when I'm catering or something. I just put this on my page as well. It was trout in the video, but I do like a baked trout or a baked salmon and stuff like that. Okay. So yeah, it's not fried. So that is a better option as well. It's a healthier option for the people who do like to go in that direction. So that gives them something right there.
Awesome, Erica.
I want to ask you this. This is one of my dreams that I have, and I don't know if Sweetly she feels the same way. But do you see yourself like, going on like Gordon Ramsay or anything like that?
So I don't want to say his name wrong, but Guy Fieri, is that how you say his name? Yes. Big goal of mine. I want him to taste my food. Okay. I want him to be able to, even if come into my food truck or whenever I get in my restaurant, I just want him to try my food.
Okay, Guy.
And I want him to love it.
Yes.
That's my goal.
You watch his shows, obviously, and you see him going there and just...
Yeah, and he's just enjoying it. Like, he just loves it. He's just like, it's so good. And I look at it and just like, he's just eating whatever. He can eat whatever.
Literally, whatever.
He can eat whatever. And it's just like, I want to actually, like, it seems interesting. Like, if I can just chill and do that, eat... Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. So Guy Fieri for Erica, and then Gordon Ramsay for the hotness and Sweetly. We're going to attain these goals, people. I mean, one day you're going to look up on your TV, you're going to see Erica, Guy eating her wings and her shrimp pasta, and then you're going to see Sweetly and the hotness in the kitchen with Gordon. Sweetly's going to be crying. But I won't.
Gordon, he's an inspiration too because
He is.
Yeah, my friends, we were just sitting on the couch. It was random talk because we were looking at Guy, but we were saying how Guy, all his restaurants, they have different. They cater to different meals or different things. Like you got American or Italian stuff, just different stuff like that. It focuses on different things. So it'd be cool to have something like that. Like can't get enough of this, can't get enough of that. If I had different restaurants in different places, it's not just focused on, I want to focus on the main thing in those locations. It would be kind of cool. It was a little inspiration. It was a thought. Yeah, like that would be kind of.
That's really great idea. Yeah. Sweetly, I mean, Erica's doing a thing.
She's doing it. So listen, guys, we're going to ask Erica how you guys can get up with her so you can taste some of the delicious delicacies
that she's doing. She's a personal chef. She does catering. She does plates. Erica, please share with the audience. How can they taste some of your yummy goodness?
So I have an Instagram page, Kane Get Enough. So you just follow my page and keep up with me. Please cut my notifications on because that's really what's going to tell you when I'm cooking and everything. I am still in school, so I have to dibble and dabble with everything. But I'm trying to move into this thing where I do cook every weekend if I'm not catering or if I'm not doing private chef or anything like that. So just get in contact with me. Just DM me and we go from there. I do have a Facebook as well. It is Can't Get Enough as well. But Facebook is something that I need to work on so I can reach out to different audience. But you can still contact me on there because I will see it. But yeah, that's how you can get up with me.
Okay, audience. She's on Instagram at Kane Get Enough. That's KaneGetenoughh. So you guys reach out and get some of Miss Gordon's delicious food because we can say that it's quite delicious, right, Sweetly?
Yes, we can say it is quite delicious. COVID ain't got nothing on Erica. Listen, guys, it has been a pleasure once again for us to talk to you and to share good information that hopefully motivates you to do the things that you want to do. This has been
The Hotness
and Sweetly checking out what Can't Get Enough is all about. Bye, y'all.
Shouldn't laws be black and white? Doesn't everyone deserve the same treatment? For 15-year-old Gemini Berry, the answers are obvious. But then a crime shocks Gemini's small town, and she learns that many adults see things in shades of gray. In Mika Chanel's novel, Just as the Sky is Blue, Gemini Berry is forced to grow up fast when her mother agrees to play a central role in a sensational murder trial that tears her small town apart. As the trial spins out of control, secrets are revealed and old debts are settled, and Gemini's life is ultimately changed forever. Order Mika Chanel's book, Just as the Sky is Blue. Just as the Sky is Blue is available on Amazon.com, Kindle, and Audible.com.